Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Norhaliza Binti Idris. I'm a lecturer at Politeknik Balik Pulau. The title of my research is Student Motivation on the Use of Mobile Learning Application. So for the introduction, mobile learning can be defined generally as a learning process that utilizes mobile technology in order to be connected to the information anytime and anywhere. According to Mohana, mobile learning also can improve interaction of educational content in various formats such as lectures, quizzes, tutorials, and multimedia. Mobile learning is not only providing the educational content, but also provide the good adaptation to adequate visualization on the small screen of mobile devices. Okay, for the problem statement, this research focused on learning gap among students. Since the COVID-19 is spreading across the world, teaching and learning has been shifted to online learning system. However, students have some difficulties in understanding the topic due to limited learning time through online teaching and learning. In these circumstances, researchers have taken the initiative by designing and developing mobile learning application as an aided tool for students in learning object-oriented programming. The application name was OOP Poach Mobile Learning Application. The main objective of this research is to evaluate student learning motivation towards the use of mobile learning, which is OOP Poach Mobile Learning Application. And this is some screenshots of OOP Poach application from users' point of view using smartphone simulator. And this is some explanation about OOP Poach Mobile Learning Application. So it has been designed based on syllabus of the FC 30133 Object-Oriented Programming. This application was designed and developed using open source HTML and CSS code. It can be run for Android and iOS smartphone using .apk file that has been distributed to all the participants. OOP Poach contains 11 menu lessons, consists of lesson 1 until lesson 9, quizzes and lesson videos for each topic, summary of the course, a brief description of learning content and online tests as a summative evaluation. For the literature review, this research focused on the ARCS model of motivational design. It is a legend framework proposed by John Keller in 1987 that focus on motivation. Besides that, the Instructional Materials Motivation Survey, IMMS, was firstly used in the literature by Keller in 1987, and it has been widely applied to instructional design process for bringing the effectiveness of learning outcome. In 2012, Johnson reported that the Instructional Materials Motivation Survey IMMS instrument was an effective instrument for collecting learners' motivational information. In 2016, Huang reported that the IMMS survey has been used in many previous research to evaluate the instructional and examine student motivation levels. For mobile learning demands, this focus on pandemic COVID-19. During the COVID-19 pandemic situation, mobile learning was rediscovered and quickly became a staple of remote education. This figure shows the Statista reports of a visible surge in mobile educational application downloads during the first quarter of 2020 compared to previous years. Thus, this research aims to evaluate student learning motivation towards the use of mobile learning application. For research method, this study used questionnaire instrument to collect quantitative data. Participant of this research has been selected from the population of third semester students at Politeknik Balik Pulau who have enrolled in the FC 30133 Object-Oriented Programming course in June 2020 session. There were 136 students as participants in this research, and simple random sampling was applied to determine the sample size, as it is accurate and unbiased approach to gather the responses from a large group. For the instrument, the questionnaire was adapted from Instructional Materials Motivation Survey IMMS by Keller, consists of 10 questions. The IMMS survey used 5-point Likert scale, 1 for strongly not agree, 2 for not agree, 3 for neutral, 4 for agree, 5 for strongly agree. And the SPSS statistical software has been used to analyze the data. Students' responses in IMMS data survey were illustrated in mean and standard deviation. This table shows demographic factor that provides background of the respondent. Based on the background analysis data, there were 136 students participated in this study, where male students are 56.6% and female students 43.4%. On the other hand, majority of the students use Android smartphone model with 65.4%, followed by iPhone 31.6%, and Windows Phone with lowest usage by 2.9%. Besides that, 93.4% of the students have experience using mobile learning application, and only 6.6% of students does not have any experience on using mobile learning application before. Result for section A, which is demographic factors, can be concluded that majority of the respondents have experience in mobile learning using Android smartphone. However, the number of females respondents is approximately equal to male respondents, which is male equal to 56.6% and female equal to 43.4%. For IMS survey, result for IMMS survey shows that all of the items were at the higher range. However, the highest range is for relevance construct. The most highest range is at the relevance construct. This result presented that the OOP Poach mobile learning application was able to increase students' learning motivation. This table shows the IMMS item plotted according to gender. Result of means values illustrated that female student means equal to 4.59 were more motivated to use the mobile learning application compared to the male student, which is mean equal to 4.42. For these situations, t-test was run to test the significance difference between male and female by using t-test for independent groups. Based on result, the two-tailed significance indicates that p-value equal to 0.104, which is more than 0.05. The result can be concluded that there is no significant difference in mobile learning motivation between male and female students. The result also indicates that male and female students have similar perspective on the usability of learning using mobile phone application. For future study, the Instructional Material Motivation Survey ICMASIT based on ARCS models can be a useful model to encourage instructional design in different aspects of education. Besides that, further investigation on the impact of student achievement using different range of method participants or courses was highly recommended. As a conclusion, based on the result of the analysis and discussion, it can be concluded that the use of mobile learning application can improve student motivation in learning object-oriented programming. Besides that, the result also revealed that the use of mobile learning application can be an alternative and still relevant in designing and developing learning materials for higher education, especially for Polytechnic students. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for listening. See you.